Hello again, all you YouTube fans, and all you die-hard creepy doll man fans around the world. I'm back with an all-new episode. It is December the 30th of 2018. Time is now 5 a.m. We'll come back to solve this mystery that yet is still not yet solved in this puzzle of curse, haunted, and possessed dolls. Ha! Alrighty. Many of you might know me. I am your host for this show. And a lot of you may not remember me in this curse, haunted, and possessed dolls. Well, I decided to come back and do this. Decided to bring you on an all new chapter for this next grand tale for all to understand. Today's topic is on Ouija boards. Alright, a lot of you want to know where Ouija boards come from. Who was the first inventor of the Ouija board and who desires to take credit for the Ouija board is still a mystery to some. But the Ouija board is also not just a Ouija board. It is actually a talk board or a spirit board that can contact spirits from the grave. And I have a very special message at the end of this in part 2. So this is not part 1 saga, this is a part 2 miniseries. And this Ouija board part 1 begins now. Now as they're on it to say the time, that Ouija board has been around for decades. Since I don't have a Ouija board, I have the next best thing. Now, I upload this image to allow everybody to see what a Ouija board is. Now, I don't know if you can see it real clearly and real good, but you may not see it real good. But after this, everybody likes to know where the first Ouija board came from. Well, the first person who made the Ouija board, his name is Elijah Bond, takes this credit. A businessman and a lawyer. May the 28th, 1890, the first Ouija board was made. It was discovered and created by Elijah Bond, who made a pattern of letters and numbers, as well as a little plunger to go around the lettering that is in a heart shape with a hole in the center, which is actually called a plunging or plinger. I can't pronounce it. Plunger or plinger is the device that is used on this to communicate with spirits. As it is played, it was first discovered and made by Elijah Bond by May the 28th of 1890, but was not released until July the 1st of 1890. In short time, Elijah Bond's ordeal was the best ideal to some people to this day, what the Ouija board stands for. But short life came for Elijah Bond. He died after this invention was released. Was he cursed by the Ouija board, or did he sell his soul to the devil to get fame and fortune off this talk board we call the Ouija board today, my friends? After he died, Then Charles Carter took over the design of the original Ouija board and used the same pattern for Elijah Bond's design. It is here used today by the famous Parker Brothers and also Hasbro Inc. to this very day is a game. And after this, my friends, I will instruct to tell you that this is not a game. But before we go any farther, let me tell you there was a few other people involved in this as well with the Ouija board. Also, William Fluid was also the marketer of this item. And in short time, there was another person involved with a female. I don't know her name offhand, but in short time, all four of these people simply died. Were they cursed by the Ouija board? That is the understanding for all the fans to know. But the Ouija board is the popular thing today. A lot of people will use this ordeal on Halloween night. And if you had used it for this October the 31st of 2018, I can seriously tell you that it is not a game and it is not safe to play. At the end, I will tell you why. But after Elijah Bond and him pass on, famous this Ouija board has been around the world. It's used by millions of people to this day who plays with the Ouija board that simply do not understand it. And when Parker Brothers brought it out, it became a big hit in the early 60s, 70s, and early 80s. When they have sold out to Hasbro, when was that? Nobody knew. It was probably about in the 2000s. But the Ouija board has been out there for a very long time, since the 1890. But it was re-released in 1891 by Charles Carter, was his name. But you got to understand, as time goes by, watch for part 2 when I bring back a message for all the fans by why you should not play with a Ouija board, because it is not a game. Now, part 2 will begin here in a few seconds. And I will be back in just a few seconds with that final thought.